Good morning, guys. Happy morning, happy Monday morning. Awesome weather here in Hyderabad. It's raining for like 4 to 5 days continuously. It's drizzling, and this is the first time I've seen the weather like this. And we have an awesome friend joining in, Garima. She's a life coach. She's been doing this for a while, but recently got certified. And I personally believe that certification is just a formality, but it's more about the personality and the skills a person has. Garima, works with kids. She is also a counselor where she works with parents so that they know what to expect from the kid, what not to impose on kids. She is also working with schools, and she personally is very good in handicrafts. She does paper jewelry, handmade envelopes, and stuff like that, which keeps her engaged. But right now she is very determined to for life coaching, and she is all set ready to coach you if you really need her help. So over to you, Garima. How did this start, from handicrafts to coaching, helping people, especially helping parents, because you're working on the next generation. A lot of people are coaching the current generation startups and all that. You're ready to even help the parents and build the next generation strong. So how did all this start?
It started when I was in class 9 itself because I'm a philanthropist and I used to participate in all the social work activities. I don't know, maybe it is in the blood or what I've inherited from my parents, like to help people and all that. So I was helping people when I don't even remember from when, but I started helping. Like my mother used to get angry at me at times. She used to say, after Karn, if anyone comes, it's you. So it was like that. For
So
example,
where do
I
you
got,
generally give the blood donation?
pardon?
Where do you generally give the blood donation? So we just tell the
That's
location so that
the
we know.
location I was doing it. I have to restart once again in Hyderabad Care Hospital. I used to give. I lived in Hyderabad for 10 years.
Oh wow.
Okay, so there I used to do blood donations often, but here in Bangalore I need to search and I'll start doing it once again. And I have already donated all my organs, and I have mentioned that if in case something happens to me during accident, all my body parts should be donated,
Wow, awesome.
whatever are reusable. And yeah, even my son has inherited all these qualities from me, no doubt. So really, I'm enjoying it when I give things like it's not only monetary thing, even if you give a moral support, and when they feel good, it really increases your vibrations and it increases your happiness. So that is the happiness that I have collected. You can say it is as a blessing. Yes, I have collected a lot of blessings like this. I enjoy doing it. I feel like and really when people call me that Garima, you are an angel to a family or you are a pari. When someone calls you, they don't call you by your name, but they call you pari. It really gives you such a lot of happiness, which cannot be expressed actually.
So true.
So this started like that. Yeah, I am into counseling from a long time, and I was doing it as my passion. It was not monetary thing, but now I said, okay, now I should get into it completely when I know this is my talent and where I can be a relief to many of them, where I can transform so many lives. Then I thought, okay, let me do the certification also. So I will be little more knowledgeable. So I took up certification recently. But before that itself, I realized that I have really transformed many lives.
Super. You look like one of my friend Preeti Nair. Exact replica of the way she looks and the way she talks.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
good.
Thank you so much.
So what's
Many
happening
people
now?
do compliment that I look like the heroine Soundarya.
Huh?
But yeah, now my hairs are not so long. But when I had long hair, they used to say that I look like Soundarya.
Yeah, we really miss her. Yeah, awesome actress.
Hmm.
Good. So what else is cooking? So how have you kept aside your handicraft, craft related
Yes, I
passion,
have
or
kept few of my work. I can just show you few.
wow?
Uh, I just make envelopes like this.
Oh my God! So that's a suit.
Like for the if it is a wedding season. Now I'm designing few more, like for housewarming ceremony. And this is
Oh,
the
that's a
compliment.
wedding card. Wow.
It's not a wedding card, it's an envelope where you
Envelope.
give
Yeah.
money to people, right? In North India, after a wedding, you will have to give some money
Hmm.
back.
Hmm.
So this is the money back package, you can say.
Yeah, but that's also a very nice wedding card thing, because nowadays what happens is to friends you actually give wedding cards. So though the family designs one wedding card, the girl designs her own wedding card, the guy, designs his own wedding card and, gives it. And this is an awesome idea for that too.
And this is another one, a simple one. This is also having a pocket inside, like this. Okay. And like I keep on designing so many things like that. Whatever comes in the mind, I cannot sit idle. That is the main thing. And 2 years back, I think in 2017, I made few bookmarks like this. These are bookmarks.
Wow.
I can just show you
how they work.
So now, for example, this is the diary. We can use the bookmark like this, like a book corner.
Yes. Got it.
And I wrote all the positive quotes on this. I made 600 pieces and I gifted to all the children for Children's Day in my school, in Sri Chaitanya Techno School, where I was working previously as a counselor.
Super. No, they will never forget you now. So because you have gone to their home, or your creativity is stepped into their home, so I'm sure they'll never forget you. They'll always remember it.
They're still preserving it and they remember, ma'am, the positive quotes that you have written. I will give you a small experiment. Like you can just take 2 plants. Okay, just sow the seeds and let the plant grow. Once they grow a little big, just write positive quotes and stick it on one pot and give that feeling. Just tell it to that, I love you, you're very nice, you're so good, I really love you. And to the other plant, you just curse them. The plant which you have cursed or which you have given the negative vibrations, that will really dry up. I have did this experiment personally several times, and when I see people, parents shouting at their children, I tell them, please don't use such words because it goes to the subconscious mind. And even today, I'm working only for that. This morning's incident, I'll tell you. My son is 11-year-old and he was having his drawing and art and craft class. So he was just taking a pen and he was just coloring it. He wanted to finish it fast. My mom and me, both of us together said, "Beta, ye green nahi hai, brown hai." He was like literally shocked. But he was feeling very guilty. Okay, what did I do? Then I said, okay, Baba, see, this is the green color. Take it and do it. Because I know my son has color blindness. He is not able to differentiate among the dark colors. He cannot differentiate between brown, red, black. But before, when I was not knowing this, and if I would be a normal parent, I would have literally screamed at him, 11 saal ka ghada ho gaya hai. You don't know the difference between red and brown. Yeah, we don't understand them. And I don't understand why do parents shout at them. But yes, now being a parent, I have even understood that why do they shout? Because they are also pressurized, they are also stressed, and they don't know how to vent it out. So here only comes my role, where I help them to vent out their emotions and to understand each other well. And I'm really very happy to tell that many families are being bonded together because of this. So I really feel very satisfied when there's peace and harmony everywhere.
Super. My younger one has color blindness, so I can completely relate to what you're saying. And yes, you need to support them. There's no point, shouting at them, screaming, they're discouraged.
That's what we have come to know, that they're having a color blindness. If in case we are not knowing it, because from the outer appearance we cannot find out what's the fault inside. Same thing happens with the special children or the children who are having dyslexia, dyscalculia. Parents, they don't even understand the child, and child is really broken.
True. Yeah. So same case. I mean, we had the same situation where the school did not know, the teacher did not know. She started scolding him.
This is another piece which I have made. This is completely paper. This is paper. These beads are also paper, completely handmade.
Seriously?
Yes.
How do you get that glow? I mean, okay, paper, but how do you mold them? How do you get that glow?
Okay, so this takes really a lot of time and patience. To be honest, I was in depression once upon a time. I didn't want to go to the doctor. Yes, I went for counseling sessions and I understood, okay, fine. When I start helping others, I will be, when I listen to others' pain, I said, my pain is nothing. So this happened and I started getting involved in my talent again. I know that I'm a creative person and I wanted to do something for the country, best out of waste and all that. So I started collecting, and from YouTube. Yes, I've learned everything from YouTube, from other people. I just collected, grabbed everything. Then I started practicing. Practice makes a man perfect. Yes. So I started practicing, and yeah, the finishing what is that is I give varnish touch so that it is a waterproof, and you can, yes, wear it even in rain, nothing will happen. I have tested it several times. So it's like a good thing. And when you make something out of your hands and if you gift it to someone, or even if you wear it, you feel it's so good. I don't feel that happiness when I wear a gold, but when I wear this, I have a different kind of happiness in me.
True.
So I also take classes at home where I teach this, because when you're doing some work, you're focusing on that and you're diverting your mind. So what happens? A new thing comes out, and at the same time you're relaxing your mind. So this I use it as therapy also when I'm doing counseling or coaching, especially for people who are interested in art and craft. Those who are not interested, I go according to their interest and then I give the therapies.
What else you do when you're coaching? You're into artifacts. You're counseling parents and kids.
Yeah.
What are the other
And
hidden
yeah, I'm
secrets
a
that we are not
businesswoman.
aware?
Recently, I have resigned my job. I was working as a senior manager in a
Mhm.
real estate firm.
Okay,
So that's it. I have multiple roles to do. I just do whatever my heart tells me. There's
so
no
you
restriction
you
as
can
oh,
also
it's
sell
this or
real
it's
estate.
only.
So you can also sell real estate. Now we know that you are also into real estate.
Yes, yes, of course, I can do that. I can do that. And before that, I was working as an HR for a FMCG company.
Hmm.
Uh, and one thing what I've realized is, yes, my school teachers, everyone has given me a lot of things what I've learned. But I personally think that we should teach children law of karma. What is law of karma? And we should teach them what is law of attraction. We should teach them what is law of vibrations, because these are very, very important. I've recently realized, I mean, after practicing all these things, I've understood what is vibration and how can you even heal others. So right now I'm working on my startup, which is THE the.
Hmm.
The name is very small. This THE is one of the article which everyone uses, right? The expansion of is the healing earth.
Yeah.
Okay, so one simple concept, that is animals, plants, even nature heals by itself, right? But whereas we are so impatient that we don't have patience to heal ourselves. We want instant remedy. We want everything instant. So I'm just working on that, where I'm bringing back all the natural remedies, where I'm helping people like just control your subconscious mind and everything will be fine. It's not a one day job, it will take some time. Let me see.
Yeah, this is required, Garima. The reason is, there are a lot of therapies which are available where you don't have to rely on medicines. I'll give you a quick example. I have spondylitis. Okay, every time I drive into the city or drive for a while, uh, I can go to Himalayas driving from here, but if I go to the city and come back, I have my neck pain. And I haven't gone to a doctor till date. I've not gone to a therapist, but one of the guests, Harshita Soni, she was here and she said after this session we were discussing about it, and then she took a session for like 15 minutes, half an hour. She told me just do these steps, Ravi, every day, and you will be fine. So every time I have neck pain, I just go through those steps, and she's awesomely written down those steps in a paper, taken a picture, shared it with me, which I'll have it every time with me. Which is a simple, 15-20 minutes I give it to myself, and I can control my pain. So I don't have to rely on tablets. Okay, I have an alternative option. Yeah, if the pain is severe and all that, which is unbearable, then I have an option to go to the doctor. But this is helping me. So I personally believe there are a lot of healing techniques like breathing techniques, pranayama, and some yoga. This thing you don't have to really do all the yogas, which she taught me, saying that you don't have to learn the be a master of yoga to just heal your neck pain. So you just do the steps which are available for that, for that particular pain, and you're there. So I personally believe that healing is the cure. We had a lot of guests who have given their own examples as to how yoga transformed, or how some of these small healings can transform. How crystals work. We had one of the guests who taught us how crystals work on your body. My younger one is stone collector, and we had so many crystals at home. We never realized the importance of it, honestly. He believed in it, the younger one, but personally, we as parents, we never believed in it until unless the guest showed us what miracle it does. And we tried it, and it really works. You hold a crystal or you put it on your head, what it changes. So I personally believe we all need that, because as you said, we need quick solutions, but we also have alternative therapies that can heal us. So I love the name, the healing earth. That's really nice.
Thank you.
The healing earth.
Yeah, so even as you said that crystals and all that, yeah, I do believe in all the modalities, and I'm also learning them. I practice. The one which is really very close to my heart is switch words, which I practice. And I also, you can see even in my home, like almost all the time, I use those switch words. Again, with the name itself, switch word, you can understand. Like if the room is dark, if I want to glow it, just a switch to switch it on. So this switch words are nothing but these are the numbers and words which works with your subconscious mind.
True.
And like yes, there's a placebo effect also. There are so many things which we are not even aware of. The normal mind and the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind does 90% of the work, which we are not even aware of, and we don't even give importance to it. Yes, many of us would have read the book The Secret,
Mhm.
Law of Attraction, but many of us say that it's not working for us. Why? Yes, the only thing is about the subconscious mind. How do you train your subconscious mind, or how do you bring that under your control is the main key. If you learn the art of it, you are going to do whatever you want. Let's see that we are going to use it for the best thing, not for the negative thing, but for the best. Then because again, law of karma is following that. If you're doing something bad for others, again, you will have to face all the consequences, because those are the energies that you have vibrated out. So once you have given anything to the universe, it will come back to you. Not today, maybe tomorrow, not tomorrow, maybe in the next birth, but yes, it will come back. So see that you keep your accounts clean. Yeah, so it really helps a lot.
Good one. So we have some rapid fire questions, Garima. So before that, I will
Sure.
request your laptop, if you can move it toward a bit towards your right.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
now you're okay. So are you all set for the rapid fire questions?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, you have two choices of movies. Which one is your favorite, or which one you would you opt for? Both have one similarity that you have to let us know. So, what's your favorite movie, Jurassic Park or Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge?
DDLJ.
Okay, why? And what's the
Uh,
similarity?
because of Shah Rukh Khan, obviously. Shah Rukh Khan Kajol. And I have watched that movie more than 32 times.
Oh my
Kuch
god.
Kuch Hota Hai, also like it has crossed a century. Whenever it comes on movie, like TV, like I'll be glued to the TV. It was like that.
Okay, so what is the common thing between Jurassic Park and DDLJ?
Common thing. Uh, I don't think so. There's anything in common.
मतलब दोनों में ले जाएंगे इज कॉमन, वहां पे डायनासोर लेके जाता है, यहाँ पे शाहरुख खान लेके जाता है.
Okay. But still, it is like a thriller. Like if, like when I was a kid, I used to enjoy that. But DDLJ is all-time favorite. When I was a kid at that time, also loved it. Even today, I really like it.
Okay, what is some of your guilty pleasures that you are willing to admit to others? Still enjoy it.
Can you please repeat the question?
What is the guilty pleasure? Some of the
Guilty
guilty
pleasure.
pleasures, yeah, that you're willing to admit, saying that हाँ मैं ये करती हूँ and I'm happy with it.
Mm, I follow my heart. That is the biggest thing. People like they say, don't do this, Garima. I say, yeah, I don't know. I'm not able to go forward with it. I will do it. Recent incident. Uh, I resigned my job. Like my company, they are still not ready to accept it. They are saying we don't want to lose such a good potential team member.
Mhm.
I said, please, I cannot work. Please, I cannot do it. And all my friends literally they were scolding me. Garima, like, it's a pandemic going on. You will not get another job. How can you afford even to leave such a good paying job? I said, okay, whatever happens, I don't want to do. That's it. Once I've decided, I've decided. So I can admit that. I take crazy decisions most of the time.
Yeah, we have some similarities there.
I am a very crazy person, if it starts raining and if I think कि हाँ आज मुझे नहाना है बाहर जाके बारिश में,
You'll go ahead.
I'll not see who's left, right, or front. I'll just take my son. I'll ask him, "Are you joining me?" If he says yes, come, welcome. No, then be at home. I'll go alone. It's like that.
Good. Do you hear voices?
Sometimes, yes.
And you believe that?
Yes, I believe in angels, and yes, my angels always protect me. One of my friend recently told Garima, be careful, never talk any negative word because whatever you say it becomes true. So always bless everyone. I said, see, people call me an angel, so I cannot give a curse to anyone. Even if someone is doing anything wrong to me, I understand that. Why did that person do wrong to me? It was not that person intentionally did it because of the anger or the frustration, what I did as would have come back. So I don't, and I just forgive them. I follow forgiveness activity and the gratitude activity just like my Bible. I do that regularly.
Super. I hope your neighbors are not watching this. What's your Wi-Fi password?
Pardon, I didn't get you. What's my lifetime?
What's your Wi-Fi password?
My Wi-Fi password. Blessings.
That's it? It accepted it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you brag about the random act of kindness you perform, or you try to keep it secretive?
No, I don't keep it secret. Random act of kindness, RAK, I have named it, and I specially tell it to my students because for a student, many of them see me as a role model. So I just tell them that you also follow it. Only to them. I don't tell about my like whatever I have did it in past, whatever good activities I have did. I believe that whatever is done with the right hand, left hand also should not know. That's my personal account. See, if I ask you what is your account number, you will not tell me, right? It's something like that. It is like it has to be kept. I have collected so many good things, but I tell them, yes, whatever I've collected, you can see the result. I'm happy now. I'm always smiling. I have a lot of happiness. That I have my whole family with me. This is a blessing. So all this blessing is because of the works or activities that I have done. So I just give them as an example. Those who want can take it or just leave it.
The last thing that you've done for the first time?
Last thing I have done for the first time. I don't remember any such thing because I do keep doing new things often and everything like seems like I've did it already. So there's nothing such thing.
Nothing during pandemic. The first thing, the first time you did something.
No. Yeah, maybe I made a lot of unknown friends. So many. During this pandemic, yes, I've made many like unknown friends. And now they have become really very good friend of mine and many of our wavelengths are matching. So that we are planning to do something big. Let us see how it is taking up.
Yeah. And first time you're coming live also, right?
Yeah, first time I'm coming live. This is true. Correct.
Good. So, if you could do anything in the world as a career, what would you choose? So, you've given a choice. I mean, you've got various experiences and various domains. So, if there is a choice given, what would you choose?
Choose for what? I didn't get you.
Choose as a career option.
Okay.
So, what
So
career would you
yes,
choose?
if I choose a career option, I would be loving to be a counselor and a life coach only,
Mhm.
because I get that satisfaction. Because at the end of the day, you should be able to sleep peacefully, and that I'm doing it now. Right now, I'm doing it. I'm really way at peace. I'm not in the rat race. First, I was there in a rat race, walking on a treadmill, whereas running, but reaching nowhere. So I think I should follow my passion and I should be at peace also. Money is really important. I don't deny. It's really very important. But how much is also a question. And second thing, I have recently understood that even money is energy. Everything is in our mind. If we have a blockage, we will not attract that. So right now I'm just practicing all those things. That's what I said, no, this pandemic I've learned lot more about what is vibrations, what is energy, and I can experience that.
Super. Okay, your last question. Have you tried screaming on the top of your head?
Yes, I have did it, but that was around in the year 2009 or 8. That was the last screaming I have done.
So was it outside or was it home? I mean, like we do a lot of
No, it
screaming.
was at home. It was at home with my family where I was like completely upset. I said, just leave me or kill me.
Oh my god.
To that extent, it was like a very, like everyone got scared. What happened to her? It was like Kali Avatar totally. It was a very fun. Now I think it's really very funny. But yes, at that moment, when I was in a situation where nobody was able to understand me, I was not able to understand anyone. I was not able to tell them what is happening with me. So all those situations, I was like on the top of my voice.
So volcanoes do erupt at home. So guys, be careful. And for her it took a couple of decades and then she bursted out. But yeah, they do erupt at home.
Hmm.
Good one. So with all this experience, what would you do if you become the chief minister of Karnataka or Telangana? You know.
Wow. Okay, so with all my experience, just as I told, first thing is I will promote more about that Indra canteen. I really love that concept where you get food, such a tasty food and such affordable prices. For 5 rupees you get breakfast, for 10 rupees you get lunch, and for 10 rupees you get dinner. And they really maintain the good hygiene, and also the quality of it is really very good. And thanks to my job, my previous job, because as I was in real estate, I used to be in the field most of the time. During that lunch hours, no, you will get hot food and very tasty food, and they really maintain that quality. I said it is so affordable
True.
for a person, but people know they used to see कि, oh, Indra canteen is a place where only lower middle class people or a very poor people should go. But when I used to go with my suit and coat and all that, because that was my dress code for my job, then like even good people started coming in. It was like that. Second thing, I want to promote all the government hospitals. Really, they are very good. The thing is, we have a perception that they are not good.
Hmm.
If that environment is little more improvised, I would really work on that, because food, education, and health. I mean, food, medicine, and education. If these three things are taken care of, all people will be tension free. Only for these three things they are struggling or making whatever you say. Then after that only comes the greed. When your basic needs are fulfilled, only then comes the greed. Okay, now if I'm having a two-wheeler, I'm not satisfied with that, let me buy a car. Or if I'm having a car, then I'll get a new brand, something like that. So I just want to work on those three basic things where even common people can afford it and they can live happily. And again, I'll be getting blessings from them. Just like that.
Good thoughts. I really like the 2 points which you have covered. One, the government meals which are provided at like 5 rupees, 10 rupees. Yeah, I was also under the impression before you mentioned it here that why are others having it? This is only meant for a certain segment of people who cannot afford food. But what happens when you go, or we go and properly dress and have that meal? You're actually building positivity around the equation. People who are at a lower middle class, or I would say lower class, who are deprived of food, when they see you out there, they feel good saying that, hey, this food what government is giving is worth having. People in that category also, in the upper category also are happening. That means that we should be blessed. That means the quality is really good, the standards are really good. The vendor who is serving it also feels confident, feels good. Not only that, he will also be alert because people from different domains are coming and having it, and let me be careful, let me ensure the quality is good, because these guys might go and post it on social media that the quality we had it, that wasn't good. So it builds a lot of equation around just by one person who is going and having it there. It changes the system completely and spreads a lot of positivity around. Yeah, you might have comments from people like my thought process earlier was, ये क्या कर रही है? I would have seen Garima in soup boot and having food. ये यहाँ क्यों खा रही है? She can go to a restaurant. But now, if we just change or think about what are the influences you will make by just having a food there, it is tremendous. I think that's like priceless. The same thing with government hospitals. I think there should be some donation box out there where we go there. All the class people go there, use the services at a lower cost, but donate some fund which will be utilized to make it like a private hospital. Only it doesn't go to any government and all that. Just goes as a hospital fund, and it is used for renovating it. So good points.
No, and this experience of the government hospital also in 2016, I was not well, where the doctors were not able to diagnose what is the problem with me. I had fever for 3 months, continuously 3 months. No no chikungunya, no, all the tests were done, everything was negative. So then I came to Salem from Hyderabad, and then doctor suggested me go to the GH, get a test done there. I said, GH, why is he telling me to go to government hospital? I had a thinking. Then when I went there, then a TB test was done, which is not done in any other private hospitals. Then when I went to GH in Salem, they have built so big, and it is really maintained so well. It is so clean, and I was like literally surprised. I said, why don't people come here when you can get that same thing done? Like I have seen that for any surgery, we try to go to the private hospitals only, whereas government also is giving a wonderful facility. And if even big people start coming to this, they will maintain the standards. So this is the thing. Again, because of my experience only, I could like tell it very clearly that we have to focus on that. I have personally went and ate in that Indira canteen, or I've personally gone to to the government hospital. Same thing with the government schools. Like whenever I feel like donating things, I go to government schools. I go spend my time with those children. I really feel so good. They are having so many talents. I said, people who are studying in big schools, they don't have that much of talent what these children have. So it's really a very different thing.
Super. Good one. Good thought process, Garima. Do well in
Thank you
whatever
so
you're
much.
doing. Awesome life coach, because life is all about whatever you're doing. There is creativity required. There is life skills required. There are the different perceptions or ways of looking at things is required. Parents have to change the thought process, the way they deal with the children. You're also into HR, you're also into real estate marketing, so you basically covered almost all the domains. And most
Oh, yes,
importantly,
yeah.
you're also focusing on the healing techniques, which is required, and which is the need of the hour. People are stressed, people are getting depressed, people, things are not moving, so this is the time you're actually getting into the healing the world. So all the best in whatever you're doing, and
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I
God
would
bless.
like to add,
Yeah.
as you said that I did HR and sales. I was working as a counselor in a school, Sri Chaitanya Techno School in Salem. So I have been even into the education system. So like almost all the verticals I have covered, even doctory, like in my office, they say I'm a Chalta Fruta hospital. They ask for tips if I want to become lean, I have a throat pain, any remedy for that. So every remedies I give it only from my kitchen. I don't give them take this tablet or that tablet. Either I give them acupressure points or I give them some home remedies. That's it.
Super. So good. I mean, these are the qualities. These are life skills. Honestly,
Yeah.
life coaching is not about giving gyan, saying that you're not well, but yeah, you're okay. Don't worry, everything will be okay. But these are life skills that people can learn all this. And some of these, as you said, you pick up something from the kitchen. Everything, the solutions are just around us, and we are hunting for things, or searching for things, going a long distance. So, yep, spread the positivity, spread
Thank you.
all this healing process. I'm sure even like 10 people get benefited out of what you're doing. You're there. your life is fulfilled. Thanks a lot for joining WurkTV, and thanks for giving us the opportunity to coming live on this show for the first time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was
So
really nice talking to you. It was again like you have taken me to the past and brought me back. It was a really good feeling. I've known me better, like what I was, and I'm still following the purpose of my life. I'm really happy with this.
cool. So friends, do follow Garima. She is on social media. We will share the social media handle. She is available. So now you know her. Now you know the strengths. So do connect with her if you need any help with your life. There are a lot of people out there now who are ready to help you if you need help. So don't miss the opportunity. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Don't hesitate to move forward and heal yourself. So thank you, friends. Have a great day. Thank you, Garima.
Thank you. Bye.